Welcome to today's session on how to close critical skills gaps in the manufacturing industry. My name is Josh Crawford, and I'm with Omega Point Partners. Today, we'll be walking through a key tool that can help you not only identify gaps in your current workforce, but also plan ahead for future talent needs. The Skills Gap Audit. In an industry as fast-paced as manufacturing, ensuring that your team has the right skills isn't just important, it's absolutely essential for staying competitive. Whether it's engineers, plant managers, or even specialized operators, having a clear view of where your workforce stands today and what you'll need tomorrow can make all the difference in the world. Through our Skills Gap Audit, we'll guide you through a step-by-step process to evaluate your workforce, identify critical areas for improvement, and give you actionable strategies to close those gaps. Our goal is to help you accelerate your workforce to the next level. So let's go ahead and dive in. Manufacturing is evolving faster than ever before. New technologies such as automation, AI, and advanced robotics are transforming the way we work. But with these changes come a significant challenge. Finding and retaining the right talent with the skills to not only meet today's demands, but also anticipate tomorrow's needs. That's where the Skills Gap Audit comes in. This tool is designed to help you take a closer look at your current workforce, assess their skills, and plan for the future. The audit will provide a clear picture of where your talent stands today and where you need to fill gaps to remain competitive. First, we'll start by identifying the critical roles in your company. These are positions that directly impact your production, innovation, and of course, your operational success. Whether it's engineers, plant managers, or CNC operators, knowing exactly which roles are vital in the foundation for any successful workforce strategy. Next, we will evaluate the current skill levels of your workforce. Are your employees fully equipped to perform at their highest potential? Or are there gaps that could be affecting your output? This step is all about taking a hard look at where your team stands now and identifying the areas for improvement. Then we'll forecast future skill needs, whether that's technology, industry standards. These are all constantly evolving. And as you plan for the future, you need to ask yourself, what new skills do we need, for example, on how to adopt AI, robotics, or predictive maintenance technology? What's on the horizon that could impact the way we work? These are all great questions to ask. And this audit helps you to anticipate those changes so you're not just reacting, you're proactively planning for the future success. Finally, after identifying gaps and forecasting needs, identify how you will close the gaps. This can be through internal training programs, mentorship, recruiting new talent. Omega Point Partners can help you develop a strategy that includes both upskilling your current employees and bringing in top-tier talent from the market. This is where our expertise really shines. The first step in your skill gap audit is identifying the roles that are essential to the day-to-day operations and future growth of your manufacturing business. For example, many companies in advanced manufacturing, there are three key roles that often emerge as critical. You have automation controls engineers, electronic technicians, and of course, plant managers. So we'll use these, and we'll look at each of these in a bit more detail, just as an example. First, the automation controls engineer plays a vital role in managing and optimizing automated systems on the production floor. These engineers design, develop, and maintain control systems that drive automated machinery. And as manufacturing becomes more and more dependent on advanced robotics and automation, ensuring you have skilled engineers in this role is key to maintaining efficiency, reducing downtime, and of course, boosting overall output. Next, we have the electronics technician. These professionals are responsible for maintaining, troubleshooting, and repairing the complex electrical and electronic systems that keep your equipment running. As manufacturing systems become increasingly sophisticated, the demand for technicians who can ensure seamless operation and reduce technical interruption is definitely growing. We're seeing that in the market today, and it's going to continue to get exponentially higher. Finally, we have plant managers. They are the backbone of any manufacturing facility, overseeing daily operations, ensuring that production goals are met, while maintaining safety and efficiency, of course. They coordinate between the departments, manage resources, and ensure that everything runs smoothly, which is critical in a high demand environment. In this first step, we encourage you to identify your top, I'd say 5 to 10 critical roles, starting with positions like these. By understanding the responsibilities and skill requirements for each role, you can then begin to assess the gaps and where they might be and how to fill them. Once you've identified your critical roles, the next step is evaluating the current skill levels of the people in these positions. It's important to understand not just who is in the role, but how effectively and efficiently they are at performing based on the specific skills that are required for each position. So, for example, again, let's start with the automation controls engineer. For these engineers, you have to have skills like PLC programming, robotics knowledge, the ability to troubleshoot issues. These are all essential tasks. Now, are your current engineers operating at the level you need, or are there gaps that could be limiting production efficiency? Next is the electronic technician. And of course, they play a vital role in keeping your machinery up and running. It's important to assess their ability to diagnose and repair electrical systems and ensure they're performing preventive maintenance to minimize downtime as well. If their skills aren't up to par, small technical issues can quickly turn into bigger problems, of course, leading to costly delays. And then lastly, your plant manager. This person not only manages day-to-day operations, as mentioned before, but they also ensure that safety protocols are followed and production goals are met. Strong leadership and operational skills are essential for this role. But are they as effective as they could be? Do they have the necessary training and safety regulations and team management to really keep your facility running at full potential? These are all questions that you need to ask when you're doing this assessment. In this step, we recommend rating each role on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 meaning a significant skills gap and 5 indicating a high level of expertise. This will give you a clear picture of where to focus your improvement efforts. How is your organization forecasting future skill needs? Let's take a look at a simplified journey to take an automation engineer from PLC programming to AI driven automation. So, step 1. To start, we focus on advancing from basic to advanced PLC programming. Engineers need to integrate industrial IoT devices and learn how to collect real-time data from production processes. This is the foundation for future AI-driven systems. Step 2. Next, we move into data analytics and machine learning. Engineers should develop skills in analyzing production data and applying machine learning models to optimize control parameters. Predictive maintenance is a great example where AI can be used to prevent equipment failures. And then step 3, engineers can integrate AI directly into or the control loop, I should say. AI systems can make autonomous adjustments to production parameters in real time. This improves the efficiency and the quality for the engineer in terms of making informed decisions. Now, technologies like reinforced learning and computer vision play a big role here, and we're only starting to scratch the surface in terms of where this new technology is heading. Now, of course, this is a simplified journey for sure. From taking an engineer from advanced PLC skills to a full AI-driven automation engineer does take some time and a lot of training. But you can quickly see why it's so important to start forecasting these skills that these engineers are going to need to be efficient and the best they can possibly be in the plant environment. Now that we've identified skill gaps and forecasted future needs, it's time to take actions. There are 3 primary ways to close these gaps. First, you need to invest in internal training and upskilling. You can develop targeted training programs that help your current employees acquire the new skills required for evolving roles like automation controls engineers, electronic technicians, and your plant managers. Now, this ensures they can keep up with advancing technologies like AI and IoT. Second, you need to implement mentorship programs. So, leveraging the expertise of senior employees can be highly effective. Having experienced engineers or technicians mentor junior staff allows for the transfer of critical knowledge and best practices, especially in specialized areas like automation. And third, nobody likes this, but you may have to consider upgrading the existing team member that you have. Sometimes the quickest way to bridge the gap is by bringing in external talent with the required skills. And at Omega Point Partners, we specialize in identifying and recruiting top tier talent in the manufacturing industry. And this ensures you have the immediate access to professionals who can fill the critical roles without delays. So let me share with you a quick success story. Actually, one of our clients just recently, a major manufacturing company, was struggling with the skills gap in their automation controls, engineering, and plant management teams. Their engineers were experts in basic PLC programming, but didn't have the advanced knowledge to integrate AI-driven automation. Now, additionally, their plant manager needed some stronger leadership skills to oversee the data-driven operations side of the plant as well. So we were asked to step in, and we used our 1.5 deep dive system to identify top tier talent in the industry. In just a few weeks, we sourced and placed an automation controls engineer with experience in AI driven systems and a plant manager with experience in real time data monitoring and IoT integration. And as a result, we're happy to report the company saw a 20% increase in production efficiency within 3 months, significantly reduced downtime, and had smoother operations overall. By strategically filling these gaps, they were able to move forward with their automation plans faster and more efficiently. Now that we've gone through the skills gap audit process, let's focus on your next steps. So first, evaluate your workforce. Start by using the skills gap audit to get a clear view of where your team stands and what skills they need to develop. Second, prioritize the roles and the skills that are most critical. For example, consider key positions like automation controls engineers, electronic technicians, the roles which need immediate attention. What gaps need to be closed for your company to thrive in the future? And then third, you need to close those gaps. Do this through targeted training. Invest in training programs that upskill your current employees, focusing on areas like AI-driven automation, data analytics, and advanced technical skills. Fourth, if the training isn't enough or you need immediate expertise, consider hiring and upgrading talent to fill those gaps. Finally, if you find that you need to bring in external talent, Omega Point Partners can help. We specialize in finding highly skilled professionals in manufacturing who can help you close these gaps quickly and effectively. Whether it's for an automation controls engineer, electronic technician, or plant manager, we can connect you with the top tier talent that will drive performance. Don't wait until skills gaps start to slow you down. We're here to help you evaluate your team, close those gaps, and build a workforce that's ready for the future of manufacturing. At Omega Point Partners, we specialize in connecting manufacturers with top tier talent and providing strategic guidance to ensure your workforce stays competitive. Whether you need advice on training programs, identifying critical roles, or hiring upgraded talent, we're ready to support you. Schedule your free consultation today to discuss your specific needs and learn how we can help accelerate your hiring process and close those critical gaps. Thank you for taking the time to explore how the Skills Gap Audit can help your organization move forward. We hope that this has given you some valuable insights into evaluating, prioritizing, and addressing the talent needs within your workforce. Together, we can ensure your team is ready for the future of manufacturing. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions or like to schedule a consultation. We look forward to partnering with you. Have a great day.